This is Taya Graham reporting for the Real News Network in Baltimore City, Maryland. I'm outside the War Memorial where the community has converged to have their say on the $500 million tax break awarded to Sagamore, Kevin Plank's development company. We spoke with community members to let them have their say and explain why they were willing to wait in the heat to protest the biggest tax break in Baltimore's history.
Today we have probably the most outrageously insane corporate subsidy being considered by the Baltimore City Council. And at this moment, all these people out here, I would venture to say at least 75% of them don't get it, don't understand why anybody would consider a $660 million tax increment financing scheme when this city is so misrepresented by this government. You know, those people in there aren't talking for us. They're not representing us. We got a council president who thinks $11 an hour is sufficient when everybody else in the country knows that that's not an adequate living wage, right? Everybody, you know, so who are these people representing when they put this kind of foul, obnoxious deal on the table that does not provide affordable housing? Right, we got an inclusionary housing law that this city council that we currently have passed. It's outrageous that this inclusionary housing law does not mandate affordable housing. We can't just request it and be nice, because no builder's going to do that.
I believe it's going to be a people's fight because it's about money and the people don't have the money. So the only way we can fight that money is the large number of people have to come out. That's it. I mean, it's got to be a people's, it's the people. So how do we make sure we have 10 times as many people? We don't have enough people out here right now. We need 10 times more.
I think people want more information about this. It's an enormous project. The city is putting itself in a position of risk. I'm not an expert on all of this. It's a lot of technical stuff. It seems like it's moving too fast. We'll have a new mayor, and many of the council people will be new in the fall, and it seems like it's being rushed through. People need more information. They need to understand what this is about and how it's going to impact us for the next 41 years, residents of Baltimore City, taxpayers.
I think Port Covington is obviously, someone just said in the line, an insider's deal. What's that mean? That means that the decision's been made before we were even aware that there was going to be a deal. And so when we're fighting against that kind of institutional and structural imperialism and racism, you have to really wonder what it's going to take.
Right? So this is a prime example where the consequences of a $660 million TIF are significant. We're talking about losing funding for schools, right? We're talking about losing revenue in terms of our existing streets. Yeah, they're going to have bright, shiny new streets down there, but what about the rest of them, where they don't contribute a dime to maintaining the streets, picking up the trash, maintaining the water sewage system? For 30 years, they get away with not paying taxes. The city still has to survive. Right? I got to survive. Children need things. Who's going to pay for that?
This is Taya Graham and Stephen Janis reporting for the Real News Network in Baltimore City, Maryland.